Hey folks, it's Daniel Rashid. Have you wanted to be a real estate superstar? Live in a big house with 5 cars and whatever the song however the song goes. Stay tuned. So you want to be a rock superstar and live large, big house, 5 cars. You know, I'm joking about it, but at the same time, what's it like to be a real estate agent? Should you get into it if you're buying a property or what have you? To buy a single property, get a license, and go through all the education, licensing, jumping up with a company, added extra fees to buy one property may not be the smartest thing for you. And I'll tell you why from different standpoints. It's a great career option if you want to tackle it full time. If you're not looking at tackling this full time and doing it part time and just to pick up some property, it's decent, but at the same time, using an experienced agent out in the field that knows the market, especially knows the investing market if that's what you're looking at doing, and can really apply their experience to your portfolio. That's what you're paying for. You're paying for that experience. You're paying for somebody who has the boots on the ground that knows what they're talking about. For you to get that experience will take a long time. And not that you can't do it. Of course you can do it. But at the same time, you're adding all these extra fees for what? You really have to justify, break down, the education course, break down what kind of fees you're looking into, and then see if it makes sense for you. It may make sense, and then you can buy your own property, but all of a sudden you cross the line. You cross that real estate line. This is what I mean. Once you jump over to being a real estate agent, people look at you differently. When you make an offer as a real estate agent, all of a sudden it's like, hey, what's Dan want from my property? He wants to make some money off of it. We got to make sure that we make the profit that we want to make. You're going to be looked at differently. Even from selling your own properties, you're going to be looked at differently. Sometimes I get agents to sell my own properties because I can sell my clients' properties 10 times faster than my own property. And that's not because I can't, I don't put the work in for my own stuff. It's just you're seen as an agent because you are one. And you're seen as making profit because that's what you're looking to do when you're selling. It's all a matter of perception. Being an agent is great and all, but you are viewed differently. And you really have to factor that in. From renting or what have you, you're a professional in the field and you got to act like one. And at the same time, they know that you're in it to make money, to make profit. Not to be like that, but for the sales side, to buying your own property side, there's something that that they don't know. So coming to an offer as a real estate agent is great as long as you disclose everything, and just expect that you're going to be paying a little more for everything. It's just the way it works. When you have an agent working for you that can leverage the disadvantages of a property and really drive the price down in your favor, because your situation may be different. You might be starting out. The person selling the property might be more lenient to work with you as an anonymous buyer, not so much a real estate agent. I hope you kind of get where I'm going with this. Either way, it's a great career option if you want to tackle it. You got to put in a lot of time. I definitely would have a cushion, some kind of safety net, because there's a lot of months you go without pay, especially early on. You may get a deal. That might be great. But at the same time, you flex with the market flexes. The demand is there when it's there. Creating a sort of a monetized business to feed you every month will take time, and you might be successful. It takes a lot of hard work. There's only about 1% of the agents making some pretty decent dollars. The rest of them, middle of the road, and then, it's like 10%. It's like the middle of the road, and then it just falls right off. To maybe you get a sale, maybe not. A lot of people quit after a few years. Just like anything, sales. Consider it before you jump in. If you have questions, ask me. I'm definitely here to help out. But don't add those extra expenses in your life if you're not going to do anything with it, or if it doesn't make sense for you. Think about it before you jump in first. Take care.